Hey everyone, welcome back to my garage. It's probably the first time you've seen it from this angle. Normally we have a top-down angle where I'm working on the computer. We're going to have that a little bit later, but thanks for joining me. This is the Dell Dimension 3000. This computer was released back in around the year 2003, maybe from 2003 to 2006. It's kind of the year that we were able to acquire from it. These computers came out with a line of Windows XP and came pre-packaged with the either Intel Celeron processor or the Intel Pentium 4 processor. I believe this computer also has 512 megabytes of RAM as well. And when I acquired this computer, I paid $30 for it. It wasn't too terrible, but it's in pristine condition. It wasn't used much, and the hard drive was removed. But installing Windows XP, not that hard at all. We did that in one of my last videos, or one of my second to last videos. We installed Windows XP onto it. My last content video that I was making with it is trying to install Linspire, upgraded version of Windows. When I was working with this computer in my last filming for it, I noticed that the CPU fan was ramped up to max RPM, and as you saw this video's title, we're going to be trying to replace the thermal paste on this 2000 and air quote 3 processor. Get a top-down view for you, and let's get started, shall we? All right, let's get started with opening this up. Sure how this opens. Okay. There's a little lever inside there I just pushed. Set that off to the side. So first, I'm going to pull up on this CPU cooler part right here, I believe. Right out. Okay. We will take that to the cleaning and let that get cleaned up. Yeah, so you can see that you got this giant fan inside of here. We got the CPU cooler block right here. That's what I gotta pull off. The caps all look really good as far as I can tell. No bulging, no none of that. So that looks really good. I'm happy for that. All right, so I actually had to look up an instruction set to figure out how to get this to pull back. So what you do is it's already released, I think. So I pushed it back into place right now. You wanna be easy with it. You wanna pull it, push this back, and then hear it pop. There you go. Same with the other one. I know you guys are going to have trouble seeing this. You're going to hear it pop. It should pop up. Okay, these should just remove out. Those little guys right there. I'll set those off to the side. Same with the other one. Okay. Now, you got these little clips here. I'm going to push it back. Okay, other one. I can push it back if it lets me. Then it's gonna, heatsink comes right off. That thermal paste is powder. Just gonna use the cotton swab and try to break up some of the particles. It might require some more, force with another applicator. All right, so not perfect, but pretty clean as far as I can tell. Yep, and it is a Intel Pentium 4 at 2.8 gigahertz. It's a 1M533. It is an SL7PK. It says Philippines. So, all right, let's resocket our CPU in. Make sure that your little triangle, which is right here, the little triangle is facing where it shows a little triangle on the edge right there. We want to be extraordinarily careful with socking the CPU. Okay, make sure it's firmly in there. I'm going to push our little lever down now. So I'm going to be using Corsair's TM30 high performance thermal paste. It's nothing for gaming and all that kind of stuff, but you can also use it for ancient computers too. There's a lot of commotion about how in the world do you apply thermal paste. I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, I don't want to start a war in the comments. This is how I apply thermal paste. You ready? This is how I apply thermal paste. I like to go in an X style format here. Oh, jeez. Not the greatest thing in the world, but that's the way I do it. Probably doesn't look the greatest. I don't know if you're supposed to push down on it, but I'm just pushing down a little bit on it so that it can all properly seat itself there. I'm gonna try to put these pins, these like holders back in. I keep forgetting that that's what they're called. I have an interesting way that CPU just holds on those two plastic pieces. Like those two plastic pieces broke out, they get a whole new caddy. And that's pretty much all set. I'm gonna go take this outside and blow this fan out a little bit so we can kind of try to get everything as clear as possible. We should be all set with the CPU thermal paste. I'm gonna let it settle for a second. And I believe they said it's heat activated too. Okay, I'm gonna go blow the dust out of this computer and then we should be all set. We're gonna turn it on and make sure it works. Here goes nothing. Let's power it on and see what it does. Oh, beautiful. Go in the boot menu here. Yep, Intel Pentium 4 processor. Looks like it's running okay. I hear the fan running pretty good still. Even if it still runs loud, the CPU thermal paste has been changed. It'll still work a whole lot better. It looks like our Dell Dimension 3000 is running like it's supposed to be. I'm going to call this a successful... Oh, and we do have Windows XP on here. Awesome. I'm going to call this a definite, success. This worked. And the pizza bites are done too. The CPU thermal paste has been replaced, and I'm happy. So, well, everyone, I want to say thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.